Hi, family. Today I want to talk about how we often misunderstand our spouse, how we misunderstand when they love us, how we misunderstand the way they treat us. Well, I say that because, and this falls more on men than women, us men have a tendency of, we don't like to go to doctors. We got that macho thing, and I'll feel better tomorrow, don't worry about it. And then our spouse, oh, nag, you need to go to the doctor, or you need to go to the hospital. Why are you not listening? Why this? Why that? And throw a million questions at you and just keep pushing you till you get angry. But how about if you put a pause on that and just realize that they do it because they love you? You see, you have to worry when you're laying in your bed and you're hurting and you're in pain and your spouse says, okay, I see you later because I got to go get this sale. Then you got to worry, you see, because she puts other things before you. But family is a thing we do. It's a thing we do because, especially if you're an old timer and things like that, and even the young, we seem to have a problem with women telling us what to do. Get used to it because the way I see life today, they're taking over. And women, it's the same thing. You don't like to be told what to do because you have become independent. It's not that thing that the man calls the shots anymore. And I'm good with that. I agree that we should be, you know, even. Nobody should be better than nobody. We should be equal. But the reality is, we also got ways, funny ways of showing love. You see, so it could work both ways. When we push you for certain things, analyze why and why they're doing it. You see, and I'm not saying that we have the right to do that either way. But if you really look at it and you see, you know, and you dot your I's and cross your T's and realize that it's out of pure love, then honor it. You see, I got to talk about my wife. It's the simple thing. I tell her I hurt, and the next day, how you feeling? I'm so-and-so. She goes to work, and then she calls me back in the afternoon and tell me you got an appointment with the doctor. Simple as that. And I go with it. But some of us don't. I've talked to a lot of guys that could have complaint about their wives to me. I'm tired of her, I'm tired of this, always forcing me to go to the doctor, forcing me to get a better job, and things like that. When you get married, you're one. And she's not only looking out for you, but she's looking out for herself because she's going to take care of who she loves. And it should be the same way with us men when it comes to our wives. And I get it. It's not an easy thing to do when you ain't used to somebody loving you. So it's something new to you. Because we mistake the word love. We misunderstand it a lot. Sometimes we're in a relationship where we feel we love the person that we with, and deep down inside, we don't love them. They just let us do what we want. That's not love. I tell you, I'm speaking on this out the clear blue because I've heard so many conversations about it. And that's what I do. Sometimes I talk to people and I try to pick their brain, why they feel that way and all that. You know? Some are so old-fashioned, they just say, nah, because it can't be that way. I'm the man in the house. So because you're the man in the house, you can't be wrong. Listen, men and women out there, just the same a woman says it's hard to find a good man, it's hard to find a good woman. When God puts you all together with somebody, and you really have faith in God, and you do your part, and become one, you're going to be all right. Believe me. I didn't even think that I could love as much as I do today. And I really believe that the reason that I love so much is because of the love that I have for God. And God has for all, because he just don't love me. He loves us all. Whether we wrong or we right, he loves us. We just got to find our place in his life. And loving him have taught me to love my wife, my kids, and everybody else. So my advice to you is, I'm not going to say find God because he ain't lost, but I'm definitely going to tell you, pick up a book, rather the Bible, and learn about him. Go to church and hear about him. If you don't like to read, get audio. The thing is, we got to get more involved with God than what we are. And no matter how old you get, and how much you study the Bible and how much you read it, you're going to keep learning more. Because you could read the same passage 10 times and probably get 10 different looks at it, different ways. You're going to feel about it different ways. That's why the Bible repeats it so much, the things about everything in the books. Whether it's John, Paul, sometimes you say, but I read this before, but it was said in a different way, broken down in a different way. Because it ain't what you say, it's how you say it. That's another thing we got to learn, how to talk to our loved ones. Family, I love you guys. And I say that freely when I say it, because I feel in my heart that I really love you. God bless you. Real Talk with Victor. I'll talk to you tomorrow.